Hey everybody, Coach JORGE Capestany here, and thanks for joining us today. I got my rockin' wife Marty. So today's little video lesson has to deal with the target areas. Like, are there target areas? What's a good target? What should I be aiming at? So if you follow our teachings, you probably know already, we'll put it real quickly on the screen, that one of our systems is identifying the 6 court areas, okay? We call them the 6 zones. And I'll just show you real quickly. In the front part, you have the service box basically cut in half, and the closest to the net is zone 1. As you back up, you have zone 2. As you enter no man's land, you have zone 3, and then zone 4 is the back half of no man's land. And then we even take the area behind the court and call that zone 5, and then way back by the fence or tarp, that would be zone 6. So that's one system that we already use, and I think it's really helpful for common language for me and my players. But I have another targeting system that we just call the squares, or 4 square, and I'm going to show you on the court over there where they are, Marty. On the left short, we're going to call that 1. Left deep is going to call that 2. Slide over right deep is called 3, and then right short is called 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I think of it as a big giant game of 4 square. So sometimes tennis players, when they play, they just think of the big box, but if you can think more in smaller areas and kind of try to play to certain patterns, that it could be helpful. So what I want you to do is, first we're going to and this is your homework if you're watching, I want you to go ahead and do this drill. You're going to rally with Carly, and you're going to yell out where each one of your shots lands. You're going to say 1, 2, 3, or 4. I'll go with you in the beginning. Here we go. That's 4. Okay, no problem. Just get a rally going, and we're just creating awareness here for Marty. That's 2. Yep, say it out loud, Marty. That's 4. Or 3, you're right. That's 3 again. That's 1. That's 2. I thought that might have been 2. That's definitely 2. That's 3. That's close. That could have been 1. All right, that's 2. Let's hold up real good. Good job. So that's the simple part, but this is really a cool drill that I'm hoping you'll try, because this helps a lot of my players. So we get some awareness. So the next basic question you want to ask yourself is, where do you think you're most comfortable hitting? Well, most rec players prefer to hit to zone 2 or 3. That's basically the deep part of the court. But that could be a problem, because if you ask pretty much any of your opponents, where would you prefer me to hit, 2s and 3s or 1s and 4, what would they say? They want 2s and 3s because they want to stay back and hit ground strokes. So the very thing that we like to deliver might be what they want. So here's why it's important to have these targets, because now you can start thinking in patterns. So what I want you to do, Marty, let's say that you're playing a match and you determine after a while that Carly short in the backhand is no good. I'm not saying she isn't, let's just assume that. So now you're going to be thinking, if you have these targets in your mind, you're going to set up the play, and when you get the right shot, you're going to go to that ball intentionally. I do find that a lot of players can go short better when they slice. Some people can hit topspin and hit it short. A lot of people prefer slice, so I'll let you decide that. I personally can do a lot better if I slice. All right, so let's just make an assumption here. Hopefully she's not hearing us. You're going to rally, and when you get the right shot, you're going to go for zone 4 and make her hit a short ball, get her off the baseline, and see how she likes that. All right, so viewers that are watching this is a great exercise. You're just going to get a hitting partner. You're not going to necessarily tell them what area, but we've kind of determined. So there's Marty, and she got it. So here came Carly up, and she hit an approach and played it out. So part of this, Marty, is a 2-part deal. You have to have the intelligence to kind of do some opponent analysis and know what, you can't just sit there, I don't know. I don't know where they're weaker. You got to be figuring that stuff out. Then part 2 is you got to try to actually do something about it. Forget about what you like and what you like to send. Let's start sending what she doesn't like. And this is a paradigm shift for a lot of rec players. They don't really do that. They really measure themselves based on, if I'm hitting it hard, it's going in, I'm playing great. And that's a really shallow way to look at it, all right? So let's do this. Let's make an assumption that on this next point, you've determined that she's no good with short forehands. All right, so you're going to be aiming for zone 1 when you get the right shot. That's the key, when you get the right shot. You have to get an appropriate shot to try it on. Okay, good. Good. Ball behind you, Marty. There it was. That was a perfect time to try it. Woo, they play it out. There's balls in the way, there's all kinds of stuff. Okay, so the last way I want to show you that you can do this is to use this 4-square system, this targeting system, and kind of use it to run some patterns. So a pattern would be this. You might say, okay, I'm going to hit 2, 2, 2, and then a 4. All right, so you work them deep, 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 and then short. Or you might work them 3, 3, 3, deep backhand, and then all of a sudden you get them a short forehand. So you kind of use it as a numbering system. So we hope that helps you. There's a lot of cool things you can do with that. Really take an audit and see where you end up hitting and where you like to hit. It's not about what you want, it's about what they don't like. All right, so hopefully that helps you. Thanks for checking in with us. If you're watching this video anywhere other than our 2 websites, our coach's website is tennisdrills.tv, and our player's website, which is 100% free instruction, is JORGECAPESTANY.com. If you're watching this video there, we'd hope that you scroll down, do us a favor, leave us a comment, tell us what you like about the video, what you didn't like. If you have a question or want us to answer a question, you can leave it in the comments below, and I promise you we'll read all the comments and I'll respond to your questions there.